What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Be Official Podcast. I'm your host, your guy, Paul Pen 837. And it's been a long time coming, man. We are almost at the end of the year. This is like October, only 2 months remaining, man. And the heat is crazy, man. I don't know about people in the living in the outside, outskirts of Zambia and stuff. But yo, Z is hot, like really hot right now. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating. It's crazy, but yeah, we'll come back, and it's been a long time coming. We didn't drop like an episode last month, but yeah, we were going through some hiccups, but we are back again, and this time bigger and better, if I can put it that way. I don't know. Yeah, but that sounds right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sounds right. But yeah, I just love what you guys have been doing and showing us mad love. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support. Thank you to each and everybody who's been streaming, playing the songs, and listening to the podcast. This means a lot to me and the team, So please, I think the one thing you can do for me, and I promise you that every time you share, like, and comment, I'll promise you that I will definitely make this podcast better for you guys, and I'll make each and every song that I release better each and every time that we get to grow bigger, because the more you stream my songs, the more I get the chance of, having to invite bigger artists and, the bigger audience and other people who can jump on my songs, So the more you get to stream, share, like, and subscribe to this podcast, even the better for us to even like grow and, even start inviting guests on the show. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. That's also in the pipeline, but that depends on how you guys are sharing this and, liking and commenting too. So please don't forget to smash that subscribe button on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, follow me. Apple Music, follow me. So let's do the needful. We are back again like we never left. Today, the episode that we are on, the segment that we are on is called Behind the Song. And this is something that I really love, like I treasure this so much. So today's Behind the Song is a song that we recently dropped, Baba. That's like Swahili, meaning father, So the song has been like received very well, of which I'm really grateful to each and everybody. It has been added to like 4 Spotify playlists so far, and I can't lie, man. I just didn't see all this coming, And to all those, I don't know when you're going to be watching these episodes. Yeah, no, this week, because I'm uploading this on Monday. So this week, to all those who have DSTV or wherever you watch your if you have Tress Gospel, watch out for Baba on those channels too. You'll be seeing that too there. So just like I told you, the more you guys stream, support, and come through, this is a promise from me. I'll make sure that each and everything that I do gets to be of high excellence, and like you guys have been crying for features, like why I don't feature artists, and all that kind of stuff. I've done, but not on that high level. But the more streams I have, the more they get to see the impact that we are having. I feel like the more it's more inviting for them to jump on my songs, So I'm leaving this in your hands, and I promise you, the promise I can make for you is doing better than we have done. So so let's jump into this song. It has been received very well, and shout outs to everybody who keeps on streaming. Thank you so much. I'm really super grateful. So without further ado, let's quickly jump in and let's get this party started. So it starts, shout outs to Fusa. Fusa produced this song all the way from Uganda. It's really a song that is intimate to me because it speaks about there's just a period in my life that I was just like going through, and I was just like not understanding what was happening with me, like what was happening around me. So I think people relate. I think it's the song that speaks. And I recently posted on my Facebook, like, for me, music is personal, and it's more like you'll be reading my diary, you know. It's like I'm exposing myself and I'm giving my diary to the world. Like, yo, read what I've been writing. It's not easy, trust me, and because everybody's prone to opinions, you know, and you get to be judged and people tell you, nah, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. But to me, it means the world to me, man, that I get to do what I do and what I love and express my emotions into these very songs and notes and melodies, you know. So this is everything to me, man. And I'm just proud of how far I have come and where I am today. You know, I just can't thank God enough, man. So Baba is just one of those songs where there's just a certain point when the human in you just kicks in, you know, like where you just start, you know, lamenting and complaining and all that kind of stuff, you know, where, you know, for me, I kept like, you know how the social media is, where you keep on seeing people living the life that you want, the life that you dream, you know. So for me, it's like I'm looking at these artists living my dream, man, and I'm like, God, when, you know, like when is it this whole thing going to happen? Like when, you know? So I was just in that phase where I was just like, you know, on God's IG, you know, like just complaining and, you know, trying to make sense of what everything happens, you know. So like I was in that phase of comparison, you know, trying to compare my life with other people, you know, like, you know, I've been doing this for a while, you know, but like, you know, just show me a sign, man. Just like show me a sign when everything is going to align, like when the stars are going to align, you know. I feel exhausted already, and I feel like I'm just getting started again, you know. So I was just in between of emotions and just going through, and I feel like that's when I just like, let me do what I do best, you know, like lay this down in a song, you know, and yeah, Baba was born, you know. So it starts with the chorus. No, it's just a verse, right? Where I'm speaking in my native language, this Nyanja. Ijankani ya pressure, wakashana zileta, ukakana tumeka, wanzanga vanisek. You know, there's a phase when, I think this, not even a phase, this still normally happens. Women still flood my inboxes, my DMs, you know, just like, you know, everybody wants a piece of, you know. Yeah, exactly. So it's just a phase where when I start explaining to people, like, you know, where you like trying to, you know, tell people like, yo, this is what happened. And like, you know, like if it was me, you know, those type of things, you know. So I felt like, oh man, like what type of pressure is this, you know? And this is where discipline comes in, you know, because if I was just on everybody's DM, IG, trust me, I wouldn't be here today, you know. So that has, thank God that His grace has kept me where I am today, and my discipline has also kept me here today, you know. So yeah, chikondi mutima manta wasipinga ngati ni fanta, chikondi chili na mano walala waenda pano. There's this phrase in Lusaka where they say, love is transactional, you know. So I was in a phase also where I was like holding back on love because of the phases that I went through, you know, with the people that I with my past, you know. So I was like, it's kind of crazy giving out your heart right now to people down here because you may never know, you know. And the moment you feel like you've reached, then everything just gets a whole different phase. But trust me, right now, it's a whole different story, and I'm good, you know. Good when you're good, you feel me? So yeah, then. So that's just, you know, trying to just depict like the stages of where you are trying to find comfort in people, probably if I can put it that way, where you are seeking for opinion and seeking for validation. I think I was just in that phase also where I was trying to seek validation from people. And it doesn't matter. That's one thing I found out, you know, like it doesn't matter. By the end of the day, it's what you want. What do you really want? You know, what do you want to do? Do it. You know, this life everybody has a different story to tell, and you have your own blueprint. If we had one blueprint, everybody would be successful, but everybody has a life and a story to tell. Like you have your own story to tell. So make sure that you find what you want and what you want to do. Stop seeking people's validation. Then it goes on until the pre-chorus, like, my dream is now in a nightmare. My faith is down in a warfare. Can you hear me with my prayer? It's like I'm trying to like I'm fighting, I feel like these dreams that I'm having, all these goals, they're not turning into the things that I want, so now they're turning into like this, they're hunting me now, you feel me? Like, why, like, why isn't it coming anytime sooner, so now my faith is now down in a warfare now where I'm trying, like, I feel like I was in a phase of Job, where you're not understanding what's happening. But again, at the same time, you just say, let your will be done, so yeah, you're the way, but I'm nowhere. I'm feeling stuck in this guilt chair. I'm your child who's a lost one. Like I'm lost. Like I'm lost. This is now just me coming down to God and just like expressing myself and letting him know the things that I've been through and everything that is going on with me, like letting him understand and taking away all the full pain from me, So I'm your child who's a lost one, stuck in a room with my fear. My dream is now in a nightmare. So yeah, so this is me just like, going to God and just like telling him to take away the burden that I have and allowing him to take full charge, because most of the time we want to take full charge of the wheel, but in the actual sense, man, let him take the wheel, because if you do, it's stressful. That's why you find people are stressing every day, because it is what it is. So do what you need to do your part, work, and let God do his rest, It's crazy, but it works. Then, oh Baba, yeah, this is the chorus. Yonse moni samala, oh Baba, yeah. Mutima ni wano, like my heart is yours, man. Just take my heart is yours. Like I'm tired of crying, Nalema kulila nehu, oh Baba. Yeah, so this is just like me lamenting. Then it goes on to the chorus. The second verse where it says, I'm no longer part of the system, right? And they're calling me dumb for that reason. Where you detach from the things that you used to do, and you trying to, like, you trim down the people that you used to hang around with. If a fool hangs around with the wise, right, you'll be called wise. When a wise man hangs around fools, you'll be called a fool, So it's the first way I was trying to detach from the things that were taking me back, the past, friend, whatever, the environment. So I was trying to detach from it. And, people start calling you names. And I'm you want to watch blah, blah, people talk and stuff. And I was in that phase. I was like, they're calling me dumb for that reason, I feel so alone in this season. They're all doing fine when I see them. I know you told me not to compare. Look at me, life is not fair, So it's like, now you're looking at all your friends and they seem like they're doing well, social media. And the funny part about social media is nobody posts their failures. Everybody posts their highlights. They always post when they're having a good time. Nobody posts when they're low on rent. Nobody posts when they're owing people money. Nobody posts when everything is just going chaotic, when their marriage, these arguments, nobody posts about that. When their relationship is in, nobody posts about that. But all you're going to see is the good life. So don't ever compare highlight reels to your reality. That's just their highlight reels. Everybody's going through stuff, all right? So yeah. I know you told me not to compare. Look at me now. Life is not fair. I've been putting in work, but I'm stuck here. Why you feel like you're working so hard, man. Like you keep on working, but you are not seeing any results. It's funny when you're the one who holds the gift, right? There's something that T.D. Jakes said. He said, the one who has the gift doesn't see it, but the people who are out there are the one who see it, right? So for you might not be seeing progress, but people out there are seeing that you're moving. It's hard for you when you are the one who is in the picture to see what's going on, So yeah, I've been putting in work, but I'm stuck here. I know you told me not to compare. I know you told me not to fit in. That part of my life I'm breaking. And it felt like some part of me was slowly kind of sliding off, and doubting, So I felt like I was breaking something that I was supposed to abide by and live by, where faith goes in, But faith without works is nothing, So you gotta work and put in the faith. Yeah. So peace be still in this moment. The devil within my opponent, a gamma component. This is like the pre-chorus. No, yeah, something like that. So this is now like just, when everything is just chaotic, I was just like, let the peace be still, And even though the devil is just within the vicinity and stuff, I know I got God as my component, as he's part of me. He's working through me, I know I was made for this moment. You know, it's like, I know I was made for this. I was made for this. Nobody can take this away from me. So it's balancing and finding that balance in your life. Then it goes back to the chorus, then the pre-chorus, then the chorus again. Yeah. I wanted to make this short because right now I think I'm running low on battery, but I hope you guys loved, and I pray that this song continues to speak to you. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for the love and support. Keep doing what you do best, and make sure that this year, I know, there's now that part where you start comparing stuff and looking at other people's things. Don't be in that phase. I know it's the human in you that just kicks in and it's itching. But I love you so much, and I want the best for you too. That's why I'll keep on bringing these conversations, no matter whatever. But all I want from you is keep on sharing these conversations, liking, commenting, and keep showing up for me, and I'll show up for you even 10 times better. So you're the reason why I'm still, doing what I'm doing, because if you're not streaming all these songs and showing me the love that you're showing me, I wouldn't be here too. You feel me? So thank you so much. I've been your host, your guy, Paul Payne 837, and it's peace.